Most of you don't know who I am. Maybe none of you. You might have passed me in the hallway, or on the street, or just seen me in the distance. You probably never heard me speak, and maybe you don't want to hear it now. Might as well get that out in the open. Let's be honest, no point pretending. And if we're being honest with each other, I'd probably be better off if I said nothing. If I didn't come in here, it'd make my life a lot easier. After the performance you gave in that first half, most people would give up on you. The coach has. He doesn't know that I'm in here. Thinks I shouldn't bother. And maybe he's right. Being totally honest, a part of me is thinking that. Because looking out at your faces now, my body wants to run away. What am I here for? What do I want to say? I knew before I came in, but now... You know, if the coach was in here, he'd pick up a bottle or a loose boot and launch it across the room. It'd hit one of you, bust your head open, and he wouldn't bat an eyelid. He'd be right into it, right up on one of your faces. Oh, bleeding, are you? Don't even think about wiping it. Wipe it, and you'll never kick a ball again. Wipe that blood, and your knees are getting broke. That's a promise. Something like that. And then he'd launch into one of his speeches. I give that a try. Yeah, could do that. Have none of yous kicked a ball before? Doesn't look like it. You, the way you're playing, I can see how you live. Lackadaisical, wandering, flouncing, sauntering from here to there. And you're no better. Watching you out there, nobody'd know we were in a final, that there was anything on the line, never mind silverware. They think you are going to meet your little friends. Those friends. I'm tired of wasting me breath over them. Those friends that have never and will never achieve anything in their lives. Think of them now, since you love them so much. How many of them are serious about anything? How many? Always laughing. What's funny? Winning? Pathetic. You need to decide, what do you want more? To laugh or to win? Because I'm telling you right now, you cannot do both. Winners don't laugh and laughers don't win. Laughers go 3-0 down in the first half. That's where laughing gets you. So if that's what you want the rest of your lives to be, then you're doing a great job. Stellar work. But if you want to win, then there is only one option. And I've told you before, no more friends. That's what it takes. Forget them. Lose them. Cast them off. They're nothing but distractions. How's that? You like that? That's what he'd say. Oh, and then he'd be like, and you're the worst of them. You don't even want the ball. Criminal. That's criminal. I should lock you in the showers, but you probably like that, you little freak. How many times and ways do I have to say it to you? Want it, run for it, kill for it, die for it. If you won't do that, then what are you here for? Yous are pretending. I can see yous pretending out there. Oh yeah, that's good. That's what he'd do. He'd get in your heads, freak yous out. You can go home and lie. Live your own little life in your bedroom. Go on your phone and all the rest of it. You can keep secrets from your parents. Pull the wool over their eyes, but not mine. I can see all there is to you. When I see you play, it's all clear to me. Clear as day. I can see your soul. What you're giving and holding back. and then he tried to break you, to make you crack. What you're scared of, what you dream of. I can see it all in every one of you, so don't bullshit me now. Don't sell me short. Don't sell yourselves short. Own it, even if it's the only time you ever do it. Go out and give everything, or you'll spend the rest of your lives wishing you had, thinking, what if I just pushed myself a little further, just to the next level, just that one time? And then he'd bring it home. Just do it now. This is the chance. Do it now, or you'll never see yourself the way I can see you. You'll never know yourself the way I know you. Not bad. I could do that. And maybe you'd be right about your friends. Maybe they are just distractions. For some of them, this time has come and gone, and football is in the past tense. And always will be. They're already done. There's no more choice for them. You'd be right about that. You look at it that way. Yeah. And if this was a movie, this would be the part of the speech where he'd humble himself. He'd come clean about something he's been holding inside all the time you've known him. Tell you a personal secret. Drop the act. Lower the mask. For just a second. Lads, I'll level with you. I'm old. I'm an old man. That's how he'd start. I'm old. And I've done all my fighting. I've made all my choices, most of them wrong. That's the truth of it. I'm old. And I've done all my fighting. So I can't do it for you. You know how it goes. You've heard it before. I can't make you do it. You've got to look at the man sitting next to you. You've heard it a million times. You look at that man and ask yourself, am I gonna let him down? Am I gonna fight for him? I can't do it for you. You've got to do it yourselves, together, as a team. So what's that answer? Are you gonna let him down? No, coach. Are you gonna fight for him? Yes, coach. And he'd bring it back around to himself in the end, because I can't do it for you. I'm old. And I'm dying. And everyone's left me. I've got nothing left. I've got no more fight in me. But you do. It's all still ahead of you. So, what's it gonna be? Yeah! There's something to it. I can't lie. I could do that. But it wouldn't feel true. And to be honest, the choice is scary enough as it is without piling on the pressure like that. I don't know. Maybe. But who am I anyway? Like I already said, you don't know me. So why should you care what I have to say? True. That's right. It's not about me or him or anybody else. Yes, I've got it now. It's about you. Think about you. You are here for a reason. You've already made choices to get here. Yes, that's it. How long do we have? Okay, let me slow it down. That's it though. I've got it now. It's not about the future or the choice you're making. Well, it is, but not really. Or not right now. Don't think about that. Stop. Think about the past. The choices you've already made. No, I'm going too fast. How long do we have? Okay. Relax, calm down. Relax. I've got this. Breathe. Alright. Let's start at the beginning with the reality. We're 3-0 down, so we need 4 goals. Sounds impossible. It does, and maybe you can't do it, but hey, they got 3, so we can get 4. Boom! How'd you like that? They got 3, so we can get 4. They got 3, so we can get 4. Easy, easy, easy. But it's true, isn't it? 45 minutes, plenty of time. 5 minutes to get settled and a goal every 10 minutes after that. Easy does it. Bob's your uncle. And he's got a present for you. What is it? Oh, it's 4 goals. Nice one. But I can hear you thinking. So I'm going to slow it down for you. Because I need you to understand me. If you take only one thing out of this room, let it be this. I can hear you thinking, but how? We haven't even scored yet. So how can we do it? It's not that easy. And you're right. It isn't. Not if you think of it that way. But if you think back, way back. Close your eyes if you want to. Think of the last goal you scored. You probably banged in a few in training 2 or 3 days ago. How easy was it? That's a goal. And the one before that? That's another goal. And before that, all goals, all easy, all the same. Now that they're in the past, a veil of ease cloaks each one of them. Way back through time, down to your very first. Maybe you don't even remember it. But it must have happened. Right? It must have. Way back at the beginning. You must have felt that rush. Right there, in that instant. The first time you kicked the ball with your tiny feet. That first kick sent a ripple through time. A wave that carried you here to this moment, this game, this locker room. What if that ripple started even before then? Long before you could ever remember. And what's a goal, really? A ball going into a net. One thing hitting another, coming into contact, changing places. One thing being put in its perfect place. When you think of it that way, that ripple in time could have begun anywhere. When you were born, you moved from one place to another, getting to where you needed to be, out here in the world. That's a goal. Or when your parents were born, same thing, that's a goal. Or their parents before them, or back and back and back to the birth of people who never lived to know you, who might not have looked anything like you, or before that, when their parents saw each other for the first time, when they came into each other's vision, that's a goal. And the same for generations before then. Goals all the way back. Or generations before then, when they came out of the caves and into houses made of mud, wood and sticks. Goal. Or when they walked out of the woods and into the caves, spending their first nights watching the firelight dance on the stone. Goal. Or when they climbed down out of the trees and picked up stones. Goal. Or when a 4-legged fish crawled out of the water. Goal. When it kicked pebbles on its way to dry land. Footballs. The first of many, all the way back. Or back before that fish was a fish. Before things moved. Before bones. Before things were things. Before there were cells in the ice. Before the ice melted, letting bubbles of air through the cracks. Goal. Before the ice was there to be melted, or before there was rock for it to melt over, before one hot rock crashed into another. Goal. Or before those rocks were hot, or before they were rocks, or before bang, goal, bang, goal, bang. Millions, billions, trillions of goals, tracing a straight line all the way back to bang and forward to the rocks and ice and fish and trees and caves and huts and mothers, fathers, mothers, fathers, mothers, fathers, and bang! You're born. Your mother holds you in her arms. as your first cry leaves your mouth and enters her ears. Go. You're older now. Your bare feet tapping the ground as you waddle, then walk, then run, carrying yourself from one place to another. Bang! Older again. A football at your feet. In the distance, the goal shines brilliantly white. All around you, the buzz of other children. Some younger than you, some older. All kicking old, crusty, dirty footballs back and forth to one another. Beyond them, the world is all noise, buzzing, humming, waiting for you to join it. Complex beyond your comprehension, but this moment, with the ball at your feet, this moment is simple. Out there, anything could happen, but here, you know exactly what to do. And you make that move. The right one. The only one. You kick that ball, watch it slice through the air, and fold itself into the soft netting with a bang. You're lined up, sandwiched between two other children from your team. It's cold outside, but little beads of sweat sit on your brow, and your legs born from running the length of the pitch 1,000,000 times over. You've laid claim to every blade of grass, stomping each one with permission to enter your green, muddy kingdom. Your name is called, and you step forward to stand in front of the line, out on your own. All eyes on you. Goal! The coach's hand on your back. Goal! His praise in your ears. Goal! And in the ears of your teammates. Goal! And the medal around your neck. Goal! And the small plastic trophy in your hand. Goal! And the warm feeling all over you as you soak it in. Closing your eyes and bang! It's the next day. You sit on a small wooden chair, watching the seconds tick by on a cheap plastic clock. In front of you are the previous day's spoils, your medal and trophy, for all to see. But nobody mentions them. No matter how high you hold your head. Goal? Not yet. Not until, bang, the teacher calls your name. There it is. You're told to pack them away into your bag. She's seen them. Go! One person has seen them at least. You pack them away, having won the day yet again. Hate it or love it, she watched. It's all she could do. Goal! Another flawless win for the Bucks. Bang! Older again. It's hot. The sweat already clings to your skin in tiny beads before you start to run. All around you are rivals, all much bigger than you, rougher than you can handle. Your knees feel weak from being chopped again and again and again. You hit the dusty grass and feel the ripple run through you, and echo into the future, carrying you here to this moment. Goal, where you dance with the ball at your feet, where you feel once again the way you did that very first time. Out there, it's complex, but here, goal, and another after that, and another after that, and again and again and again, until today, until this moment. Millions, billions, trillions of goals, tracing a straight line from bang to now. When you think of it like that, another 4 isn't even a drop in a drop in the ocean. When you think of it like that, it almost seems inevitable, doesn't it? Hardly even feels like a choice, does it? You could just let the ripples go where they may and let time do its thing. You could. Of course you could. But you can't. 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 You But think of it some more, and you'll see that straight, inevitable line back to bang cuts through millions, billions, trillions of other ripples. Ones that have nothing to do with football. Waves that you're riding to moments far in the future, or tomorrow, or minutes from now, or days, weeks, years in the past. And at the centre of each one is a goal, marking a spot on the pool that echoes all the way back to bang. And each tiny bump, a choice you made, or somebody made, in a moment like this, just like this one, poured one on top of the other. And each one, a choice, and decision, an option, and not. Each one, inevitable, and not. Each one, a new path, backwards and forwards, at the centre of which is a choice made by you. Whether it's a stone you throw, a goal you kick, or a finger you dip into the pool, the fact remains the same. I can't do it for you. I'm too old. I've made all my choices, most of them wrong. Everyone's left me, and I've got nothing left to give. Want it, kill for it, die for it. Or don't. The choice is yours. But make it now. Because I'll know. We all will. When we see you out there, we'll know.